What's going on, my guys? Welcome back to the beach. I am Garrett with Game by the Beach. Very excited to be here with you today because we got a couple of games that I really wanted to show off to you because I have come up with a completely new deck. One of my favorite cards that we just started playing around with a lot is Minotaur. I only have my Minotaur at level 9, but I've been playing around with both sides of his talents. And I mean, both are good. I think I prefer the left, but I think both are good. And I'm using it as my main damage dealer, but we actually have Cold Elemental in today's deck also. And I wanted to show you guys just how it works. So we're going to jump right in here to the first game of the day. And we're actually going up against a Shaman player, a Shaman Demon Hunter play. I haven't played against one of these guys in a while. Thank goodness. These guys stink. I'm glad you guys can't see my emotes because I was emoting at my man's. But it's all good. Whatever. If that's all he's got, that's all he's got. What else can I say? It'll probably be fine. But with this deck, we are going to be using the right side Berserker talent, which, if you guys don't know what that is, there's no earthquakes, okay? Whenever you get a new unit, a new Minotaur, merge it, or rank it up, anything like that, summon a new one, it'll activate, and it just does like a massive amount of damage right at the front of your portal, okay? At the frontmost monster. Like I said, no earthquake. So I was originally putting in Cold Elemental because I thought with the earthquake, that kind of counts as a control. Maybe that would work decently well. Look at us just merge our mans out. Boom. And then I was like, you know what? Let's put Pretzel in there just in case. So we'll have the control from Pretzel and possible Minotaur. It doesn't really work in this one, but the next video we switched it. And then it has a bunch of earthquakes. It does pretty good. Really, really interesting deck. Okay? And the reason I made this deck is because I played this with Corsair and realized that Corsair wasn't really doing much. My Minotaur was out damaging my Corsair by mountains. So I was like, what the heck? Get Corsair out of here, throw in Minotaur, and let's have some fun. Let's see what we can do. But guys, if you are enjoying this video, make sure that you are subscribed to the channel, like the video, and also share the channel with your friends. If you have somebody that you think would enjoy the content, share it with them, because it enables me to continue making that content, and it also helps us grow the Rush Royale community, okay? So here we go. Against Tamer, look at how fast we're taking that out. And actually, like, I can't believe that because they reworked Minotaur in the last update, right? It's been like a week now or whatever, but they reworked him, and they changed how the talents work. It's really, really cool, okay? This Berserker mode lasts for 20 seconds. So as the waves go on, the waves get shorter. So realistically, you only need to merge or get a new Minotaur on your board like 3 times in the beginning, maybe 4 times throughout the entire wave, which is not a lot. I mean, all I got to do is copy a Harlequin once, and it'll take care of the entire wave. I mean, that's pretty wild, right? Here comes a Shaman. I'm just going to combine those out. His Shaman is really not doing a whole heck of a lot. But I'm just waiting. All right, I don't know what level this guy's Demon Hunter is. I don't know what level this guy's Trainer is. I don't know what his equipment is. I'm not worried about it. I'm trying out a brand spanking new deck going against a deck that everyone's tried before, including myself. So it's always a bit of fun. 30 seconds. You can see right here we're not active with our Minotaur. And look how quickly we fall off if we're not in Berserker mode. So we're going to have to copy one. We copied one right there. I leveled up my Mime by accident. I'm actually going to combine my Cold Elemental out with a Mime just so he doesn't get the satisfaction of me losing a unit to his Shaman. And with 9 seconds, this should pretty much, the Berserker mode should pretty much take us all the way to the Promised Land. It does turn off at the very end right there. 2 seconds, 1 second. I'm going to turn it back on just to try and push the issue to finish strong. And here we go. He finally hit my Cold Elemental where I don't have anything to combine it out with. Yes, I could have used my Harlequin, but I'm going to be perfectly honest. Cold Elemental is not doing a whole lot in this deck. It's all Minotaur, and then any little bit that Cold Elemental can help with, I think is worthwhile. That's pretty decent. So that's kind of how I am playing this deck. But here he goes. Now when he's merging, I'm going to start merging Minotaurs, and now the Rockfall comes down. I think that's one of the reasons I really, really like Minotaur, is because you have a few very specific interactions that Minotaur has. You have the Earthquake that goes down and does its own thing. It does stun, does damage. It's great. It's random. It's all over the place. Right now you have that damage that it's doing in the front. Just straight area damage, whatever you want to call it. The Berserker mode, straight area damage. If you merge them, it has Rockfall. It's got a bunch of different aspects to the card, which I really, really like. If it was just like, I mean, let's say, for instance, what's like the most straightforward card in the world? I don't know. I was going to say Blade Dancer. Blade Dancer, right? You get it away from other Blade Dancers, it shoots. You level it up, you get more Blade Dancers on your field, it shoots faster. Like, nothing against Blade Dancer, but it's not interesting, you know? It's not difficult to play, you know? We ended up taking out Bedlam right there before it switched us, and I think that's a perfect opportunity to have a little bit of an energy drink. It's been a long day already. I'm filming this in the evening. That's why it might look a little bit darker. And if you guys haven't been aware, we are filming these in advance. So a lot of these videos are going to be not necessarily up to date. They should still be just as interesting as before. But yeah, if you guys were curious, I am traveling. So that's why we're not streaming. And that is why we are... the videos, I don't know, might look a little different, perhaps. But we've got our Rogue Energy Drink. Guys, if you haven't checked them out yet, I do have a promo code for them. You can get 20% off if you use code BEACH in their shop. They got so many different things. As you know, I drink a lot of coffee, right? They have a hydration line. So you can get an energy drink, but with, like, no caffeine. So you can still drink that coffee in the morning, which I really love. And you can kind of have the hydration line energy drink in the evening. You pour the powder in. You can get them in a nice big, kind of protein container. And you just mix it up a little bit. It's got a little, I'll show you the thing at some point, but it's got a little like mixer thing in there, but it's obviously quiet. Like it's not one of those balls. It's like I don't know, it's like a grate. Go check it out. Go use code BEACH. Go get you some shaker bottles, some energy drinks, some whatever. Hydrate up, bruh. But okay, looking at this guy, I just realized this one's called Rocket Pop. It's actually the last little packet that I have. This guy's got all 40 tiers on his board, okay? So we've got a little bit of a battle on our hands, so we've got to start spamming out a little bit more. I hit my Gadget. Gadget's also like another Rockfall. I feel like we're just completely bombarding the entirety of our board. That's why maybe Executioner would fit well in this deck. You could probably replace Mime. You could probably replace maybe Pretzel. You could probably replace Cold Mage or Cold Elemental, but it's all good. 8 seconds. I'm trying to hold on for dear life. We've got 12,000 mana because we don't have to do anything for like the majority of the waves. We've got 12,000 mana, 13,000 mana. We're just kind of hanging out doing nothing. And as the thing goes, we'll take it out eventually. Virus, here we go, taking out Virus. And the really nice thing about this deck and having so much mana is I can combine out almost everything. You hit a rank 2 Pretzel, combine that out. You hit a rank 3 Minotaur, combine that out. Another rank 3 Pretzel, combine that homie out. Now we've got a bunch of Mimes. It's okay. He hit another rank 3 Minotaur. I think I'm going to combine that out. I did combine that out. He's hitting my Minotaur over there. Wonder if you could send his Virus to me. How cool would that be? If his Shaman was Virused and he like merged it and he sent it to me, that'd be crazy. Or like a Demonologist, do the same thing. Any of those. A Witch. That'd be insane. But we've still got 9,000 mana. We're outputting a whole heck of a lot of damage. I don't think we're going to last a whole lot longer. Just because since it is damage, it's not percent damage. It doesn't seem like you can progress the damage of Minotaur all that much. That's why I'm wondering if the other talent is slightly better. But we're going to keep on copying. We're going to keep them in Berserker mode. We're going to keep merging them as much as possible. We ended up getting a rank 5 Minotaur over there. But you can see the monsters on my board are getting around. The monsters on his board are getting around. And there is a victory. Hit him with a good game. I did hit him with a good game. But it obviously didn't show. Pretty interesting right there. So level 20 trainer. Let's check it out. Level 5 epic bow. Nothing else to write home about. 2700 crit versus 2200 crit. Nothing too crazy there. Level 10 demon hunter versus a level 9 minotaur. That was a hard fought battle. We did kind of fall off there. That's why I was wondering, let me try out that other talent. We're going to keep the deck exactly the same, but we're going to try the other talent. And let's see how it goes. So let's jump right into that game and see how we do. Back in that we go, and we're actually going up against Inquisitor. We've been seeing a ton of Inquisitor. I don't hate it yet. I am still a huge fan of Inquisitor. If it was up to me, I would keep on playing Inquisitor and keep on pushing out videos of Inquisitor day in and day out. Leave a comment below if that's what you want to see and want to see me actually push and do these things. I don't think that's necessarily what you guys want to see. On this channel, I've forever just tried different cards, tried different decks, always tried to look for different content. Sometimes, very seldom, sometimes I get in the mode of like trying to push to a certain amount of trophies, so then the videos are the same deck over and over again. I don't necessarily want to do that. I don't necessarily think you guys want to see that, but with the new Inquiz, dude, I would do it if it was up to me. I would do it. I mean, it is kind of up to me. Yeah, I digress. Let's hit our gadget. We got in our Inquiz, but notice right away, okay, he's only got the first talent. So, Inquiz, you got to remember, it took a massive damage buff. Nerf. Massive damage nerf. Okay, so it does a whole heck of a lot less damage, but if you have it at max and you have all the talents, it does a really, really good job. However, this guy's only got a level 9, probably 10 if I had to guess. So he's feeling that nerf, and he doesn't have the talents to overcompensate. So I think he'll have a little bit of a tough time. We're going to play that game and our deck out just the same way we did. Now we're using Berserker Might. And again, when the Minotaur is merged, appears on the field, increases rank, all Minotaurs go into Berserker mode for 15 seconds, not 20 this time. And Berserker mode, the damage caused by Earthquake is increased by 50%. But I think Earthquake is just so valuable because it's slowing them down. It's doing good damage, so it's increased by 50%, which is a massive increase. Even though the other one is increased by 100%. Or is it just the maximum amount of Earthquake? I forget. I'll have to look. Taking out Warlock. Can we make this merge? We did. We got that merge. I don't even know if it was actually going to hit us or not. But we were quick enough to make that merge, so that's pretty cool. And here's another Warlock. So we got one Warlock. Here's our second Warlock. Our board is really nice. I mean, we've got a couple more Cold Elementals this time. And we have a scarcity of pretzels, but that's okay. We've got a bunch of Minotaurs. We still have a Harlequin that we can use if we want to. And it's just, this deck is just really, really fun. It feels like you're basically playing Corsair and Meteor like mixed together, because you don't have to do a whole lot like Corsair, but then you just like merge at opportune times, kind of like Minotaur or kind of like Meteor. I just like it a lot. "55 seconds. Ooh. Another Warlock. So Warlock's always a little bit interesting, because you got to do so many things every time a boss comes. You have to copy a Minotaur to get a new Minotaur on your board to make sure that they're in Berserker mode. You got to merge Minotaurs to make sure that Rockfall's coming down so that you can just start the damage off really high against that boss. But then since it's Warlock, you also have to get ready to merge whatever unit Warlock's going to come down and try and hit. So it is a lot to try and do all at once. If we're already in Berserker mode, then it doesn't matter. Then we don't have to prepare another Berserker. We don't have to copy a Minotaur, but it's always tough. So 5 seconds. We don't have a Berserker right now, so we are going to have to copy one. 1 second. Here we go. Warlock coming in. I'm going to copy a Minotaur. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. I'm going to merge one. Oh, but we took a hit on our rank 2 pretzel, and then we got our rank 1 pretzel right back. So it's not the end of the world, but it's never a good thing whenever you lose a unit. If I lose a unit on my board, I'm just not happy, no matter what. And then we've got a third Warlock in a row, but let's take a look at his board. Okay. He's got Dryad in there, which I think he'd be more beneficial with like Harlequin because you need to spam out a bunch of Inquizzes. He's got 7 orbs on his Inquiz, which is okay, actually. But it's only a rank 3. A rank 3 Inquiz on a rank 4 Knight statue, not the worst thing in the world. But if you don't have a nice flow of mana, high-ranking Inquiz to just do that extra damage to kind of hold out in the beginning, you're going to kind of struggle. So now he's leaving an Inquiz, so he'll be able to get up to 8. There he goes. I don't know. Like, it's fine. It just seems like his board is coming together rather slowly. That's how I feel. 15 seconds until another Warlock. Third in a row. I already said that, I think. But this is pretty funny. So, the big thing with his Inquiz, he doesn't have the shield. That level 11 shield is massive. So without that, you're going to run into a little bit of trouble. Let's see if I can merge anything. Merge it. Too slow. 600 to go through. We're still in Berserker mode, which is good. 300. It erased all my stuff. And now we're going to have to try and take it out again. Let's hit our gadget as soon as we can. We're not going to hit it. Here he comes. Another pretzel. Oh, and we took another hit. Unable to do the merges. I'm too slow, guys. We're getting up in age. Getting up in years. My reaction speed wasn't what it was 1 wave ago or 2 waves ago or whatever it was. But now, finally, we've gotten off the Warlock train and we're into Bedlam. So you guys know exactly what I'm thinking about Bedlam. We're playing Minotaur. We're playing Meteor. We're playing Corsair. I don't really care about Bedlam. If it switches me, power to you, okay? High-ranking Cold Elementals, fine by me. High-ranking Minotaurs or a bunch of Minotaurs, fine by me. Harlequins, fine by me. And pretzels are great. Get pretzels on your board, that's great too. For him, that is why I mentioned the shield. He doesn't have a shield. His Inquiz gets changed. It's bad news bears all around. Because those 11 orbs right there, 11 orbs and spices, that's going to be a plain butter roll. I don't know what my analogies are. Those 12 are not going to be there anymore. Let's see what he does. 1.4, 1.2, 800, 700, 300, 100. And he did get switched. So we got switched too. We got a bunch of Minotaurs. We got a bunch of pretzels. We got a rank 4 Harlequin doing nothing for us. I think we made out like a bandit. I think we absolutely got the our flip was good. His was not. He's got 1 rank 1 Inquiz, 1 rank 3 Inquiz trying his best. It's just not going to do enough. It's just not. They're getting around his board. He hasn't taken a hit yet. We're just continuing to merge. We still got around 5,000 mana. We finally get our active ability for Gadget. There is a hit, there is a hit, and there is a GG. Hit him with a good game. Like I said, I think this guy... Oh, it's actually a level 12. Dude, get you some cores. Oh my gosh. If you have a shield, you're golden. Level 12 Inquiz would make all the difference if you just had the shield on it. For his equipment, nothing too crazy. I'll show you my equipment too if I haven't already yet. We ended up doing 24 million damage with our Minotaur, which was almost on par with his Inquiz, which I think is just interesting. Yes, Minotaur is our main damage dealer, but we do have a second damage dealer who should have been doing a little bit of something. Cold Elemental. It was kind of thrown in. Let me know what alternative you guys are going to try out, because I think Minotaur is low-key very, very good in today's meta, especially with just the merging. It's a merging meta right now, other than Inquiz and like Tesla, because they're protected from everything. It's a merging meta. So Robot, Corsair. Honestly, I haven't really made Corsair work a whole lot, but Minotaur, Meteor, those are really, really strong right now. Give it a try. We're going to quit out. of here. Anything that we can collect? Not really. Guys, that is going to be the end of this YouTube video. If you enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will check you guys out in tomorrow's video.